Got a machete this time. Right. Now, still don't know what we're doing, how we're doing it, or anything else. But we're going to do it. Definitely going to do it. Let's see, we can't craft anything. Craft fences, I think. No, can't. We'll do half fences. Which you really should get. Says and do something at it. Craft something. Yeah, gonna do. Clean water in the campfire. This game is so fucking random. There's stuff to say. Oh my god, there's a map out there. Right, okay. Forgot my memory things up there, my containers. 1, 2, 3, 4, switch information. Container 1. Skill restriction, backstabber, weapon restriction, one-handed weapon. Okay. It's personal. Oh, what this does? Oh, we're okay. Moving them up. Inventory. I'm trying to hide him first. You saw that fucking recipe somewhere. Campfire. Iron. Right. Let's go. Get some of those fucking honey pots. I was shut down here last time, I think. I was shut down here last time. Hello there. This game is very interesting. I don't know if you played it before. If you have, please by all means join in. Let's try multiplayer. I've not got a clue what multiplayer is like yet. Needs to say it would be very interesting to find out. I'm hunt for iron and wood. Oh. The twinkles you see. That sort of stuff too, for some reason. I haven't quite figured out what it's all for yet. Right, that's that then.
Is this game fun?
Yeah, it's Metal Gear Solid, but it's what struck me about it was that it's like or it's, you know, like it's H1Z1 survive. You know, it's coming out to survive. So I figured that this is death. What this?
I detect that you're hungry. Your mission requires that you look after yourself, Captain.
Yes, I know. I've got loads of dirty water and I can't do anything about it because I can't figure out how to make the dirty water clean. It's kind of ridiculous. But it's easy. It's not easy. It is a hard game. It's just have to figure out how to play it. He says I'm hungry, but both my bars are up there pretty good, and I do have food.
Nice. Is it very enjoyable?
It is.
What would you give it out of 1-0?
For me, because I like these games, it's definitely going to right now. I would give it a 6, but I know that I can build my base and defend it against things and go and collect, you know, get vehicles and go and collect stuff. So it's probably going to end up being an 8. It's not going to be up there with 7 Days to Die, but I haven't played enough of it yet to know. So, you know,
you should rest before you're out of gas.
you should rest before you're out of gas. See, look, I've got like all that dirty water, but I can't touch it. 25 dirty water, but I can't touch it. And I just lost my. You can lie down. The idea is, it's basically like, it's like the game. You know, you have to be quiet and move around slowly and stuff like that there. But you have to kill like these zombie creatures. So you do. Some places are full. You'll get warned that you have them. You'll get warned that they're near you. So you will. Yeah, I've been in here. Yep. Can't open the door. You've been on the hunt, you see. You've been there, hasn't done anything else.
Awesome. Where are you from? Is that an awesome Irish accent?
Yes, I am from Northern Ireland. The north part of Ireland. You know, people say it's a cool accent. Other people say they can't understand the word I'm saying. But, you know, I can't change my accent overnight. I can't do it just to please a few people that watch me. You know, a few people that watch me and don't sub. You know what I mean? Are you going to sub for me?
Pay attention to your fluid intake.
I've no water.
Being dehydrated will affect your physical abilities.
Oh, there, it's gone away. See, this here is going to be the base. You see, look. All this here is out there, look. And there was a T, and all this is right here. You see, all this is already there. I think you can fix it all up, or you can move it all around and stuff like that there. And I mean, this is basically your base here. That's your mate. That's supposed to be your captain. He's sick for some reason. This is gadgets. This
Very
is
cool. That's crazy, haha.
This is a gear. It is. I mean, it's a really weird mix of games. I'll show you the bad guys in a minute if I can figure. I mean, I can't figure out. I just can't figure out how to make items. I mean, it wants me to make like I can make like an axe, and I can make like a stick. I'll make like a bat. I'll make like a gold bat. I'll make like a large spear. Make a gold spear. He does 87 more. Weighs a kilo more. Fuck. 0.9 kilos.
If a person knows English, they should understand you, haha.
Well, you would think that, but I've had some like Australians, and I've had some Americans have real trouble with my, because I have a really if I talk fast, you know, if I'm having fun and I talk fast, at the minute I'm controlling, I'm talking slow to you so you can understand me. But if I'm excited and I start talking fast, they don't understand the word I'm saying, because I mean, I probably talk more than 100 words a minute. I do speak ridiculously fast.
I understand you perfectly, but I definitely fully understand.
Oh, I mean, it's just some people just don't get it. Some people just don't understand. You know, some people, you have to dumb yourself down for them. You know, but then there's some people like there's a guy from Canada. I understand him most of the time, but sometimes he speaks a little fast and I don't understand him. You know. There's a couple of guys from America, you know, guy from Illinois, that don't understand him very much. There was a guy from down south, he was brilliant. There's a JCP Racing, he's good, but I can understand him now because I've known him for a while. But,
I'm American myself, haha,
oh, are
but
ya?
you're most definitely right.
Where are you from? If you don't mind. Just the state. Where the fuck's my other item? This game is fucking mental. Just doesn't tell you how to do anything. I bought that premium pass for 200 credits. I did get myself like 1700, so. Okay, here we go. Look, it's teaching me about detonators, Cuban shockwaves, wormhole generators, Cuban energy obtained, customized colors, using defense units. Well, it's giving me defense units, that's good. Deploying missions, quick missions. See, I mean, you can play it single player, but I really want to do multiplayer, but it seems to be hard to get anybody to play it. Like I sat and waited just for a one, you know, just for a duo, and just wasn't happening. I'll have to check and see if there's any communities. So see, now I can build stuff here. You see, so I can build. You know, no idea what I want any build anything. These are all the weapons. I've got that survival spear. I haven't done it yet. A pure spear. And I've got the survival machete. Thought he just made the gold bat. Yeah, survival machete, gold bat.
Sorry, my comments were temporarily disabled for some reason.
Yeah, it's probably my internet. Since the UN took over the internet, my internet used to be.
But I'm from Tennessee.
You're from Tennessee? I mean, like you probably only have like one internet provider or two internet providers or something like that, don't you? Like we have a huge selection. I mean, we can choose anybody we want. I chose Virgin Media. Belfast's usual internet speed's like 51 megabytes per second. I was getting 71. Whenever the UN took over, it dropped down to like 31 to 35. So it literally halved. Excuse me, I was drinking. That's the UN for you. Throttling your speeds, and it's messing everything up because the games are crashing and comments are coming through and messages aren't getting through and stuff like that there. Oh my god, a kid joined me earlier on, right, in a party. He wanted to play 7 Days to Die, and I says to him, look kid, I says, I'm older than you. I says, but listen, I don't want to know anything about you other than your name. I don't want to know a thing about you, alright? I just want to play the game, and as long as you're sensible and you know what you're doing, I'm not worried. And he just kicked me out of the party like that. Which fair play to him. He was being careful. But, you know, I'm not that sort of guy. But, you know, fair play to him. Smart kid. You know? Obviously knows how to look after himself, which is good. It's good to see the kids do it on the internet now, because I mean that's years ago they never done stuff like that, you know. Campfire hanging. Fuck's sake.
Oh nice, we have Comcast, AT&T Uverse. Wow, that's mean.
Comcast.
Hey ha 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 ha.
Comcast and AT&T Universe. I'm sorry, I'm gonna check what you said there. 1 second, sorry. All your messages didn't come through. Oh, you did. Oh, next we have Comcast, AT&T, and T-Verse, and wow, that's mean. Yeah, I mean, it is pretty mean, you're right. What sort of games do you like to play? Do you have 7 Days to Die? Or H1Z1? The new one, the free one? You know what I mean? I like meeting people and playing games, you know? And I don't care about... I usually, if people are too young, and I usually won't play with them. You know what I mean? And if like, I would say, like, if they're 13 and they have a sensible head on them, you know, they know how to talk and the stuff like that there, then fair enough. But anything younger than that there, if they don't understand, like if they don't talk properly or shout and scream, then
I don't, but I have been playing H1Z1. I would just get mad.
Oh, what about playing duos? Would you get mad? I'm not that bad at it now. I'm not brilliant, but I'm not that bad.
Because of all of the glitches, hey ha 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 ha.
Oh, is it glitching in it? I've seen it like being updated and updated. It's getting like updated every couple of days or something like that there. Every day even. I've noticed that. Is that because it's glitching out? I mean, it's not. It's supposed to be out of beta now, so it is. It's supposed to be. I mean, it's supposed to be good. I've got to drink some of this shitty water. Where is this thing? I had no way from it over here.
But I'm very good at it. I've fully won a few times, haha.
Oh, you very good. Oh, right, okay. I have a friend from Sweden. His name is Baconator. They call him Baconator. All right, well, he likes to be called Baconator. And he plays Fortnite. And I swear he could be. I reckon he could be easily be top. Easily be top one of the top 100 players, maybe even one of the top 50 players. He is pretty good. I give up playing with him because I mean, I don't play Fortnite Battle Royale because I play. If I'm gonna play it, I only play it for fun. You know what I mean? Because to me, it's not like it's not like a. It's like more like a cartoon. It's not really a game that you want to get involved in. It's more like a game you just want to play and have fun.
Baconator, ha ha ha, nice name indeed.
Yeah, it's actually,
but not godly.
It's actually spelled Baconator, Baconator, as in Baconator. He ate all the bacon. That's that's actually how it's spelled. He's sweet. He's a Swedish guy, and again he's reasonably young. He's about 16, I would say. He's he's not. But he's sensible. That's the main thing, you know. Like I know a few guys, you know.
And I definitely agree about Fortnite. I don't play it myself.
No, I mean I'll play the full game. I'll play the proper game. You know what I mean? I'll play Save the World. But that's only because I do actually like Save the World. Save the World is fun. But I will not play that bloody game. I will not spend money on it. You know, like everybody's going on.
How old are you? Just asking. I have friends of all ages. LOL.
I don't mind telling you. I am 41 years old.
Please eat something
And
while there's still time.
I know a lot of I know a lot of well, they're not kids really. They're some of them are like 16, 17, 18, you know. And I end up being like their daddy. I swear to God. I end up being like their dad. I end up like giving them advice, telling them what to do, giving them like girlfriend advice. It's kind of ridiculous, so it is. But you know, I suppose that's like what happens. That's what comes with wisdom and age, I suppose.
My oldest friend is 4'7" and I know him from work. LOL.
Well, there you go. You know, that's the thing. Kids on the internet just don't understand. They hear that it's an adult and they're away, which is fair enough. I understand that. I don't mind that. I agree with that. That's fair enough. But at least hear us out for a minute. You know what I mean? Or at least hear some people out for a minute. Don't just kick them out of a party as soon as they try to explain themselves to you. Because like, would you rather have a player explain himself to you up front, or play with you for a while, then turn around and say to you, oh, by the way, I'm 40? Do you know what I mean? It's just not something that
I'm 24 myself.
Well, there you
They
go.
just have some growing to do.
I mean, I'm sure you'll come across it yourself.
Ha ha ha, right.
Well, I'm not joking. You will. You will come across it yourself. You know, you'll have somebody turn around and say to you, fuck that. They'll turn around and call you a paedophile and everything, so they will. You know, but a lot of them are just griefing, being little fucking wankers, you know what I mean? I mean, this game hasn't showed me how to play, how to use the fences or anything yet. What those are the door? That's what I want. Only haven't got the spike now. I can't make the spike.
Are you getting Battlefield 5?
There's a question, isn't it? It's like the Black Ops 4 question. Are you getting Black Ops 4? Because I'm not. It's not Call of Duty anymore. It's Fortnite. I mean, I don't know about you, but I played Call of Duty for the campaign. Do you know what I mean?
I think it actually takes place in Ireland. And yes, haha.
It's probably Battlefield 5 or Black Ops 4. Cause I haven't heard. I mean, I can imagine some of it taking place in Ireland because I mean, we did have a civil war for 30 years, you know. So I mean, I can imagine some sort of Black Ops operation taking place in Belfast. Come on, what are you doing?
Battlefield 5 and the trailer is amazing.
It's right. Battlefield 5, is that the one with the women and all in it? It is, isn't it? But it's a battle royale as well. I mean, the only thing I can say is at least the maps are bigger and better in Battlefield. I mean, Battlefield 4 is probably the best game you will ever have in your life. I have it now. I have Battlefield 4 on my hard drive. It's an incredible game. I've even got it on my PS3. And I have everything, absolutely everything for it. All the DLCs, everything.
There's an Irish female character and she's amazing.
Oh yes, so I heard something about the Irish female character. Yes, I heard that. I heard something about that. I don't know what's going to happen if I go in here. Fuck.
She also has a prosthetic arm.
Yes, that's the girl with the gun in her arm. Yeah, I've heard about that. The girl with the gun in her arm, yes, I've heard about that. Yeah, she's supposed to kick ass, so she is. Yeah. She does sound very good. I mean, I personally, I don't mind. I know women fought in the Second World War. I don't understand what the big, you know, big hoo-ha is about it. You know, the Russians had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of women fighting in the Second World War. So they did. You know, there was a couple of girls who sort of slid into American uniforms and pretended to be men and joined the army. And a couple of them won medals.
She's lovely, ha ha ha, and means business. And I agree.
Fair play, mate.
Freedom for gender.
What's that, sorry? What did you say there? I missed that. Fucking things. You're supposed to be able to do parkour and also is. Fuck's sake. This game doesn't bug me. I'm just not used to it yet. So I'm not, you know. Well, once I'm used to it, and I know what I'm doing. I might read up on it. So I might. Ah, he's never gonna walk along that. That's for sure. There's a way to get in here. I can't remember it.
Freedom for gender equality. Women's rights to fight.
Look, women fought during the Second World War. There's no doubt about that. They can't deny it. You know, it's just you know, gamers like to think that, you know, because most of them are men and they pick men avatars, even though they don't. Most men will pick a woman avatar so they get attention and free stuff from you. I mean, you know that, don't you? A lot of men like sit in their basements and pick sexy like women avatars, sexy like elf avatars or something like that there. And then they'll expect you to give them a load of stuff.
I always make a female character first most of the time, haha.
Please
I mean,
drink something immediately.
sometimes the female characters are brilliant. Holy shit.
But not for that reason at all.
Yeah. I'm only joking. No, yeah, I mean... But yeah, I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about, like, the ones that play, like, the fantasy games. Getting used to the buttons, they're all like back to front compared to what I'm used to. There's a third sheep knocking about, black one. They don't usually go far.
I do it because there's not enough women in games.
You think so? Well, actually, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of games you go into and you don't have a choice. I mean, you're a woman. That's all there is to it. I mean, there's been a few games I went into, and like the only choice you have is you're a woman. This baseball bat's too fucking slow.
I fully get what you mean though, haha.
I mean, like sometimes when you play Fortnite, a lot of the times the avatar you get thrown into is a woman, isn't it? And you know they have women of all sizes, and you know.
You should secure your immediate surroundings and then heal yourself.
It's fair play to them, I suppose. What did it say I have to do? Heal myself. What is this? Is this part of the base? I've never been here before.
Your life is dangerously low.
Oh shit. I'm gonna die right here.
Dead sheep on the scene. True about Fortnite.
Yeah. I'm gonna die right here. Yeah, I'm gonna die right here. Yeah. I might just... I've never been in this before. What's going? No, that is alright. I'm ready for that here. I don't know where the thing is and where I'm meant to go, like, but...
What happens when you die? Do you lose your stuff?
Yeah, right, it leaves a box. I've died twice. I'll show you on the map. It leaves like a box where you die. I've actually died a few times, but if you die more than 2 or 3 times, you lose some of the stuff. You know what I mean? But the first 2 main boxes, which have the most stuff in them, are just sitting there waiting for me to do something to, and I can't do it. Something called what is it? Foul. Something like you send it up with a balloon. Do you know what it is in a fulton? It's called a fulton. I mean, I've texted it and everything. For Metal Gear Solid. I'm sitting here with a laptop at a 2-in-1 tablet. No, Windows 10 tablet. And a fucking an Android smart TV and a fucking Android fucking Sony Android phone. Okay, and I can't figure out one thing. One fucking
thing.
The
Fultons. The mini Paracute devices.
Yeah, well, I mean, but what are they? What are the? How do you do them? How do you make them? Do I have them? Not inventory anyway. Are they under gadgets? Trying to get into these things, for fuck's sake. Craft. Normal fence. Yeah, it's all in craft there is a fence. Oh, fucking that's stupid. I don't even know why that's there. Must be able to craft them in here, maybe. Cerebral machete. But the bat's bad. Might do the pipe. Yep. Because it spikes and does stuff. I mean, it's easy. It's actually quite easy to handle.
Oh, I'm not 100% sure. I knew how on MGS5.
Yeah, I've got MGS5 as well. But you know, I've never played it. I've never played it. It's a game. It is a game I'm looking forward to doing. I will probably do it on a stream because that's mainly what I do. I play games that I've never played before, and people probably have never played before. You know, or not many people have played them before. You know, just to put a fresh like spin on them and like explain what things are. And usually, if other people join in, it gets a little crazy, and you know, shouting and excitement happens. Especially 7 days a day. 7 days a day can get pretty funny. Oh, sorry, I keep clicking out. Trying to get rid of this. Oh, right, equip. Change. Okay.
It's really fun. A lot to do on there. I miss MGS Rising. On PS3.
A lot of the old NGS games were pretty good. So they were. But I mean, you can't really beat the graphics for the PS5. And believe it or not, the graphics on the PS5 are only getting better. I mean, 7 days that I had the gamma turned up really high on 7 days that I so you can see at night. So everything was really bright. See, when the gamma went off, I forgot how detailed everything was. I forgot just exactly how much detail went into absolutely everything in the thing. It's like, have you ever played The Division? Tom Clancy's The Division? Because the detail in that there is incredible, down to the individual lines on the feather of a bird. That's how incredible the artwork is on the Division. So the Division, I'm waiting for the Division 2 is bound to be like something special. This.
Are you playing on PS4?
Yeah.
And oh yes, Division 2 was announced this year.
Yeah, Division. No, it was announced this year for next year. Yeah, March next year. Yeah, I'm on PS4 now. Yeah. Oh, what the fuck? What did he do that for? I didn't do nothing. I didn't do anything. He just decided. He just decided.
You beat me to it about Division 2.
Oh, Division 2 looks amazing, doesn't it?
Eating raw meat is dangerous.
Division 2 looks incredible.
Doing so will make you sick, so be sure to cook it properly.
Well, we cook it properly if you let me bloody cook it. Record materials, garbage. Garbage. Grey wolf meat? Are you kidding me? That's in one of my boxes.
Sorry, my messages are a bit late.
Ah, don't worry about it.
They're traveling far, haha.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I can actually understand. I can understand everything. You know, I can understand the whole conversation we're having. You know, I say something, and then just wait a few minutes for a reply. You know. You get emotional, so it's weird. Like you're gonna have time to flick through everything, to emote, to go to that box, to click down to that there, to go to there,
yes,
to
indeed.
go to this, and emote to somebody. Do you know what I mean? It's just, you're better off just getting somebody in a party. That's usually what I like to do. You know, like I've met plenty of I'll call them randoms. You know, and they've turned out to be pretty, you know, good conversation. Some of them are pretty funny. You know, there's one or two who come in and they try to be funny, but they're actually being as racist. You know, there was one. There was one with I was messing about with a Canadian, and I was going, have you seen your moose, hey? You know, your moose is loose, like, hey, you know. And the other guy was laughing his pants off, like. And his mate bounced in, and he went, "Ah, come here, you from Northern Ireland? I think you want to. I just turned around and went mad on him. I just turned around and said, like, he says, do you think you're funny? I said, you're a racist son of a, you know what I mean? Just cursed him out, and then I just left, and then I just left the game. I said, you know what? I want nothing to do with it. I just left the game. Because he wasn't coming in the spirit. You know what I mean? The guy, there was one guy, what was his name? We called him Zilla, right? And he looked like a gay Mexican.
Well, I must go. It was awesome stopping by to see your stream.
It was awesome talking to you. Thank you very much. And please subscribe if you can. Thank you.
And that's very screwed up. I hate racists.
Yeah, I mean, you have to. Yeah, I mean, was he really racist, or was he just like trying to be funny? But it came across as just nasty, you know. Came across just. I didn't like the way it came across. I didn't like the way it came across at all. Get them what? No, that's. I have to remember how to get through these guys here. I thought I had them spear without not bad as well. Right, so I thought that one. What the fuck's that? Right, that's the fence, right? So we'll stick a fence in front of them.
But had he went to another country, it got made fun of.
Well, that's it. I mean, if I had stayed a bit longer, I would have torn him apart. I would have been funny about it. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't have been racist. I wouldn't have been nasty. I would have just been funny. I would have said things like, just in the moment, you say funny things. You know what I mean? And I've said things that have had people in absolute.
For his
stitches.
English accent, he would be pissed.
Well, I mean, he was American, so his Belfast. The fact was, his Belfast accent was actually pretty terrible. That's what it was. And you know, it was just the way he came out and done it. It's just it just had the nastiness on him when he came out, you know. There's a way in here, I just can't remember how the fuck it is. I'm trying to look for a gap. Oh, there's something in here. Oh, there's one or two.
He probably sounded like he was choking on salad, ha ha ha.
He sounded like he was choking on his own nuts. That's what he sounded like. Forgive my crudeness. But he really did annoy me. There's got to be a way in here. Come on.
Hey ha 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 on elephant nuts.
See, I can tell you're funny too, you know. I see the guard. Has he got someone that's going at me in? Is he? That was the fourth guy I killed. It's weird that you can't just open the gate, like. I need to get in there. What's going on? Why can't I do it? And he was standing outside. How did he get outside?
Oh yeah, I just believe in positivity.
You just believe in positivity? I suppose so.
I heard this game is even funner with friends.
It is, I mean, it would make more sense to me with friends. I'm really just making a stream to show people, like, what it's like, you know, like on your own, running about, stuff like that there, you know. Like, I can't move no more. I'm not tired, you know. Well, if I make it back to base, it'll be alright. I think when I get back to base, I'll recover. Don't want to drink any more dirty water, that's all.
The trailer looked good.
I mean, the game, I know this game will be good with other people. I know it will. Especially with an experienced player. You know, I can tell that with an experienced player, this game, or not even experienced, just somebody who knows how to do stuff in it. You know, you don't get, when you buy games now, you don't get instructions with it. You know, and when I done the walkthrough, the tutorial in this here, it didn't say anything about floating balloons, so it didn't. And hasn't told me how to climb over that place yet.
I feel like they should at least give you CPUs for single mode.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It's a good place up here. What's the base over there? I was running towards. I think. I don't know what that marker is. I'll show you the there is the, that's the boxes, that's the first two times I died. And then it's kinda died again, like, over here somewhere. So it doesn't show you. It's meant to reveal the map when you walk on it, but like, it hasn't revealed the map on the Falklands. What's that? Okay, is that where I am? I can actually show you the boxes.
Salad. With dressing.
Salad with dressing. I think I can actually show you the boxes. Yeah, this should be here. Oh, there they are, look. They're here. I don't know what to do with them. I mean, am I doing something? Am I doing something, man? Not collapsing. I mean, I literally don't know what to do with them. I'll spike them.
Ha ha ha, just being random. Oh, I see the box.
Yeah, there's two of them, you see. And they're pretty tough. But, yeah, you're supposed to, like, put a balloon or something on them. Something called a Fulton. And I can't for the life of me figure out what that is. Heading towards that green light over there. That green light's in the house. My base. I think when I get back there I'll be alright. I'm gonna go back there, I'm gonna save the world. And then I'm gonna leave it for the well, I'm gonna read up on the game. I mean, I have to read up on the game. There's no other way, I'm afraid. I have to read up on the game. But even the walkthroughs don't really tell you what to do. You know, I done a video on, have you ever heard of the game, Ghost, what is it, Ghost Warrior? Is it the fourth one?
Yes, you may have to make them somehow.
I've made them already. I've made
Google search.
I made a 16 part tutorial on the entire game. So I did. I might have to go back and do like another one. So I might. If you do a Google search for you'll get me under the SARGE gaming. All you know, it's DA space SARGE, the SARGE gaming. All one, you know, not all one word, but it's DA space SARGE space gaming. The SARGE gaming, and you'll see that there are videos there for Ghost Warrior or Sniper Ghost Warrior. You'll see there's, I think there's 16.
But yes, indeed, I must go now. I'll send you a friend request.
Thank you very much. If you don't mind, would you also sub to the channel? Help a brother out. That would be great if you could. Thank you. And we'll be sure to play some games sometimes.
Sure, no problem, good sir, I gotcha.
Good man. In fact, I can actually send you a friend. It'd be easier for me to send you a friend request because I can just get your name. So from the comments.
Of the day night.
Oh, I will. I'm gonna play something else here. I don't know what to play. Don't know whether to go for H1Z1 or whether to go for 7 Days or whether to go for. Oh, I think I might go for No Man's Sky. Cause I'm trying to start a faction where we take over a part of the galaxy. So yeah. I think that's the way the game's heading. People join together. Plus, oh, thank you very much. I shall take that friend request and I shall accept it. 1 second. Once I get this guy back home, I shall accept it. No problem.
I used the PS app, haha.
Oh, did you? Cool. I used to have the PS app, but I haven't used it I don't use it in a way. You usually always get me online. I might actually put the PS app on my computer. I think you can get it for Windows. I'll put it on my I'll put it on my 2-in-1. If not, I'll put it on my phone. But you mostly always get me online. It's just I've got a Discord as well. So I do. It's SGTSETFIRE 0. Was it 08?
It does take a lot of space.
Yeah, 0881. Yeah, I know it does. I've also got a Twitch. I've also got a Twitch channel. Really. That's just the SARGE gaming, all one word. Or no, sorry, it's not. It's the SARGE 77. All one. You haven't done much on Twitch, so haven't. I'd rather build up my YouTube because I'm building up. You know, I'm getting quite a few followers on YouTube. Well, I haven't got quite a few. I've got about 27. I might have 30 by the end of the night. So I might. Right, we'll save this guy here, and then I'll come back to it once we figure out what the game is about. Because it's crazy trying to play by yourself. It can be done, but okay. So let's close that application.